Two very strong side lanes, strong mid lane as well coming out. Relatively easy
anyway, I love it.
to take the objectives on the map. We're talking about Tormentor, we're talking about Roche, you have the sustain, you have the damage. Of course, damage going to be coming out from Ursa most likely. And in terms of setup this time around for Invoker,
a last pick, I think, this time around as well. So
Falcons is the last pick of the draft. Yeah, it's got good win rate.
And see, it's apparently not good enough to ban every game, as Crit is going to get procced by the cold feet, and Cine actually gets the last hit here. Mikke can be a little bit upset about that, but first blood to the AA. Of course, you would never, if you were playing, you would never lie.
There's no lying.
I mean,
high-fiving. You're just high-fiving.
Yeah, it's a mind game.
Snaking.
Saberlight. He goes down to the big bad bear of Skeeter.
We actually haven't talked about this either. This is a kind of big problem for Liquid. Their lane, the lane that they're facing is extremely good at destroying the swarm. It's Jakiro and Ursa. They can both get rid of the bugs really easily. So what's Boxy's purpose in this lane exactly?
That is true. We're going to see the Sunstrike not hit here as Nisha and Insania will team up to take out Boxy.
The projection is eating.
Or to take out Crit, sorry.
He's got to replace.
Yeah, he will TP back. Not through projection.
Also need to manage the 6-minute rune. That will be bottom. Snaking getting an arcane. Insania, no idea he's there.
Oh boy.
And he will now be next to TP back to base and not
Shadow Wave.
This is yep. The concern about the laning stage has Crit in the neighborhood. Saberlight cannot win this fight alone. He knows this, so they're bringing over Boxy. But I don't know if they can win the 2v2 either.
Well, Skeeter inside of the sumo ring. Oh my god, they just destroy Saberlight.
All right, well, that was not a 2v2.
That wasn't even close.
Weaver didn't even get there.
What the hell?
I just think at this level of play, that's not reliable. You can maybe land it once or twice, but you're not expecting to get... Oh, nice dive here.
Yeah, Meatball's coming for snaking. He will burn up. Amara coming in, though, for the first time. Doesn't want to expend Arena. Doesn't even have it, actually. He's Insania. He's just going to go down to the Nothra projection from Malrine.
He has a skill point, so he can skill Arena if he wants Amar. He likes to do this on Mars, where he's holding a point, because there might be situations where he'd rather have another rebuke point. Oh, Nisha. The Sentry Ward.
Are you actually going to dive this with Amar here? Absolutely. Arena, Spear, Death. Double kill for Malrine.
Some serious character development there for Amar, not kill stealing that with Rebuke. Amar 2024 takes that kill every time, but he's giving it to Malrine. Even running a healing salve now too to get back up to full. So yeah, things looking pretty good for Falcons. Despite that, it's still a dead even game on gold. But I think some of the things that they wanted to accomplish have happened. And now this one would be the bigger one. They can get Mikke.
Good dead shot. Saberlight coming in from the other side though. Places the wall. Sunstrike now. Mar is going to tank it. It's Mikke and company will be able to focus down Amar eventually. Crit coming in, trying to get some collateral kill here, but there's the Grave. Nothul projection. Mikke has to run away. Amar will be Shadow Wave, but eventually found nonetheless. And Crit, nice body blocks from Boxy. He's going to get dead shot though. Has Shikuchi up in just a moment. That'll be enough to finish off Crit. So after all that, 2 kills go the way of Liquid, and that was a rotation forced.
And then he was buying like utility items like E-Blade or Arcane Blink or whatever, like range.
Amar, smoke pops.
Oh, that's some nice help by the neutrals.
Gonna set up the Wombo combo, Spear into the arms of Snake King and company. That's an easy pickoff from Falcons. But how much is gonna cost them? Wall is placed. AA Blast not gonna do a whole lot.
0 connections.
Boxy will time lapse in retreat. Some other items come in.
It's perfect timing because the Tormentor just spawned. So I think going Torm here, and they're scouting it. They're not there yet.
Amar has enough for Blink now too, so it actually coincides quite nicely.
He might even kill Insania here as well if he wants to. He could Arena him.
Yep, he's gonna try. Rebuke into the Spear. Nicely done, Saberlight. And Mikke trying to catch up to the little piggy that could. He's gonna get Stormhammered though. There's the Sunstrike. Amar looks to be dead. So ends up being punished by Liquid, but this opens up the Torm. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh jeez! 2 supports get insta-gibbed. Snake King will be rewarded for his sacrifice.
Despite that,
not so much.
Bet Boom still get the Tormentor.
Skeeter, 2 more minutes on that Aegis.
Nisha on Malrine mid.
Next, and Nisha tries to go for the Dazzle, but he gets eaten up by Skeeter. AA Blast is coming, and that'll be enough to pop Malrine. So 1 for 1.
watching this hero die like that's just so funny to me. He's just standing there. It's just AFK, and then you get ice blasted in the face.
Boxy. He's gonna get Atos. We'll have the time lapse to
Rage
get
at
away.
very least. But the wisdom snaking on the mark.
Oh my goodness.
It's close with vacuum.
And whoa! Saberlight takes it from him, and they get a free kill for Mickey.
Clutch.
Skeeter, okay, his TP is canceled. I mean, he has Aegis, but they could potentially kill him twice here. Mickey still with that God strength, and here comes Amar with the Arena and the Spirit of Fall. Oh, he's gonna get eaten up instead by Mickey. He sacrifices himself for the carry, Cinderin.
Rod of Atos makes that very easy.
Okay, Amar is found. Cataclysm, that's enough. Global presence from the AA and Invoker. Help out Boxy.
God, I love that voice line.
That is nice.
Amp damage rune.
Sunstrike gets the vision. It's not enough to kill Roche. Amar with the BKB. He's gonna get the spear. Saberlight snatches the Aegis. He's gonna stay alive a little bit longer here. He gets outside of the pit, in fact, as the meatball. Is that gonna be enough to take out Skeeter? Not quite. He's burning ever so low. And Sven and company and Liquid overall trying to aggress. Atos gonna find the target onto Malrine. This would be a huge kill. That's a nice ice path from Snaking, but they have the connection. They have the burst. Down goes Malrine. Malrine, he's in the high ground.
Uh-oh.
Okay. They might have to settle for Snaking.
Nope, he got off the help.
They got him, and the crits from Mickey delete Malrine.
He got off the harpoon and two-shot him. Double crits.
Try to grave that.
1750 into 1750. That was a mega long harpoon, by the way. He just got off the cast Ass Dazzle pike to the low ground. So,
as a Sunstrike will be taking out crit, and this is a high ground attempt from Liquid. They have Aegis for 2 minutes still. It's on the Darkseer. Skeeter gonna show up on the sideline. He's gonna jump in. He's gonna try to focus everything onto this vent. The spear is not gonna hit. Force Staff was there for the A-Flash coming in. Mickey does fall to Skeeter's right clicks. Big meatball onto two heroes. They burn up immediately. And Saberlight leading the charge now without the Sven. He has the Aegis.
But
minus armor as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Atos on his Skeeter. There's the Arena from Aurora to try to save his comrade, or at least slow things down. The
big damage onto Nisha.
Nisha's just dying to this Nothrop projection. Looks like he's eventually going to take out question mark. Yes.
He got denied.
will be the trade, though, as Crit gets burned up. That was a deny. That is, you don't get to see the denies all too often these days.
Hex. Talked about this earlier as a way of bursting and killing the Ursa.
Oh, the vacuum into the cleave! Mickey, triple kill! Just call GG after that. That is disgusting. Love the player reactions.
Buyback from
that
Amar.
Is a buyback. Nothrop projection is used. Amar with the BKB and the Mars Arena as well. Spears Nisha to the other side with a macro fire to follow. Is he going to finally burn up? Yes. No deny this time. As Crit will have to pop the ult to try to stay alive. Another buyback from the Jakiro, but the right clicks of Mickey are too strong. He'll back away. Malrine no longer has his ult here.
Oh,
Shad.
It's a little, maybe it's intended, maybe there's like a little hole in the wall.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe you can like peek out in there.
Boxy onto the high ground. Mickey double hit Snake King. And Amar, he gets the BKB off Skeeter. Okay, they have the spear. And Skeeter, a lot of stacks of Fury Spikes. The Cataclysm is coming. He's going to pop the Enrage to be able to mitigate all that damage. Mickey's just going to turn his sights to other targets. Deletes the Dazzle. Not overpowered when you can just kill him outright. And now the Bear, seemingly all alone, gets harpooned back into Mickey. GG's called. Liquid take game number 1.
Damn. I must admit, this was less exciting than I thought it would be. I thought if the laning stage was somewhat even, that we would have some cool mid-game fights, but honestly, Liquid kind of just owned them in all of them. That wasn't really even remotely close, even when Falcons got a pretty good jump with the Mars plus Ursa killing a key core.
Liquid, the execution,
Say it
very good.
A couple times, very fast.
Cataclysm, cataclysm, cataclysm. I can't. No.
Challenge.
It was
Tongue
hard.
twister right there. No, that was a really strong game from Team Liquid. They definitely came prepared for that Dazzle. They had a strong plan.
And speaking of coil, you have multiple ways of breaking the coil with the toss, with dead shot. So last pick will be Amar Viper. They want to really win the lane. They're going to be playing against...
What are your plans going into it to make sure that this game would be a rousing success?
The game was a bit experimental for us, to be honest. We don't play much Dazzle. We played a few pubs and we're like, okay, we should at least try the hero. I mean, we want to win the tournament, so even if we lose this match, like, we need to get experience on these heroes. I think they had a pretty good plan versus Dazzle, so, you know, props to them.
Assigned the title of idiot by Slacks, I will be cautious with my predictions here. But I must say, I really do like Liquid's draft a lot this game. We've had in this playoff stage, there's been...
It's you need to hold your horses, young man. Crit will be taken out. Boxy will be the trade.
But, you know, that's something you need to solve when you pick it. You can downgrade it as you see fit. Boxy.
Yeah, they try to take off the salve. Boxy does die, at least for Saberlight.
Oh, Skitter tanked a lot of tower shots there. Well, he'll be okay. And you get Viper Struck, you're staying there. And then you can't really fend for yourself. You might have ridiculous amounts of damage, but you can't output it. Oh, big damage, speaking of. Crit. Oh, yeah. Completely comboed there under that sentry ward. Very nice.
Well, Saberlight getting chased out by Snaking in the meantime. He's going to steal a little bounty rune action.
Probably losing both lanes. So, yeah, you can just see Skeeter. He knows what position he's actually just going to dive and kill.
Yep, that is not good for Liquid.
Good luck.
Early 1K lead here for Falcons. Malrine, he's going to be teamed up by Crit, but Nisha able to waning rift to the high ground. Mar in the meantime, he's going to tank up this cold feet, and Mickey and Insania will be able to take him out in tow.
Insania getting a lot of kills. I think they would like at least 1 or 2 of them on Mickey at this point.
Malrine.
Skitter level 6 against level 3 Nightstalker.
Yeah, and there's a Rolling Thunder that's going to be coming for him in just a moment, I do believe. 30 seconds away from the Wisdom Shrine. Saberlight is now level 4. There's a Swashbuckle. And now the Rolling Thunder, easy, easy pick off. Saberlight's game feels super over right now.
He has lower net worth than his 5 AA.
Right, they did this to themselves.
Well,
they try lane at the beginning. It's a Nightstalker.
Yeah, yes and no. It kind of was forced upon you to an extent by the Viper pick as well. I don't know if this Viper Bounty Hunter into tiny AA is an enjoyable experience without the third hero. I think you would have suffered elsewhere then. At the very least, now you have Mickey a game.
He's going to get killed off here. It looks like Falcons are going to get both Wisdom Shrines as well. No. And they're going to get the position 1. Mickey Tiny. Amar double kill.
Oh.
Ooh, doggy.
Now it's no longer worth it. Where Puck has some shortcomings to solo kill heroes, that's where AA bridges the gap. So it is definitely possible, but just stop thinking about Nightstalker. He's not there. He is dying again. Saberlight will be chased down by Skitter and Snaking.
Yep, level 4 still.
The hero does not exist in this game right now. So
fair enough.
Yep.
So perhaps those kills are achievable. Here, Rolling Thunder, Saberlight, he's slowed, and he's gonna get off the Crippling Fear, but it's just not to be. Unfortunate for Liquid. That's all of them taken as Nisha. I think that's the first coil of the game. They're going to place it onto the Abaddon. Ice Blast will hit, so no more healing for you, good sir. But Snaking is there with the Ice Path and the Macro Fire. There's Saberlight popping the ult, getting the Void onto Skeeter, which is so tanky. I think Saberlight's just feeding again here. Easy pickoff, if you want to call it that, for Falcons.
Yeah, lapse of judgment there from Saberlight. Thought he had an item. Seems to be the plan. Ice Blast.
Ice Blast is going to be avoided, and I think that just ends it. That just ends the attempt. They do pop the ult, but they're not going to be able to get anything else. As bottom lane, more disaster for Liquid.
Nice track gold for 3 of them.
Yeah,
Malrine takes the big bounty.
This is shellacking already.
It's definitely harder, but not impossible. Nisha opening up here onto Snaking.
Well, he uses coil as well.
He's not dead.
Not going to lead to the kill. And the rest of Falcons are going to try to... Oh, Saberlight's actually going to pop the ult. They're going to pop the dust as well onto Crit. As Snaking taken out by Insania with that Ice Blast. And they're going to get a second support. Very nicely done from Liquid. Finding scraps across the board and wasting the Aegis timer.
Yep. It's too risky. You're still in a very good control of the game if you can play the map. And once again, my only question mark is their itemization, that nobody's buying the lockdown. But with that now coming up next for Abaddon, and maybe also Pango will buy Abyssal after the Axe, wouldn't surprise me.
Crit.
Okay, can they get the disc?
Yeah,
yes, they can.
Gonna get
nice force.
Okay, the coil onto 2. Nice Yules to avoid a little bit of damage here. Is most of the pressure now. Beautiful toss. They're going to get both members of Falcons.
They're just getting
Will they
outplayed
get
on
away
macro.
with their lives, though? Skeeter going to pursue Mickey. Rolling Thunder is coming for him. There's the inhibit.
They'll die.
He will likely die here. Nisha can only look on, but still, you're wasting Aegis time. You get a 2-for-1 when you're down a decent amount.
Yeah, this is definitely not bad for Falcons. Or excuse me, for Liquid. For sure. Like they're just outplaying the macro game on the map. Now they're going to find a hero.
He's sniped out. My goodness. Assassins in the trees. Nisha will lead the way. And there's the Night Stalker. Oh, they're going to open things up onto Snake King to start. Get the coil onto both supports here. Macro Pyre's placed with the Ice Path onto 2. I think Nisha actually does die to Skeeter first, but they lose 3 heroes in turn. And Skeeter, with the help of Malrine, can they continue to fight here? Mickey is the target for the time being. Saberlight can only watch on, just kiting a bit onto the high ground. Mickey, they get diffused. Skeeter blinks away, dodges. Another spell from Boxy. So can they get the break silence combo onto Skeeter? Nisha, he's going to get Abyssal right off the bat.
He's done.
Already
Right?
super low. Gets off the illusory orb, though. So not able to get the perma-stun they were looking for. They do find Saberlight, and he does not TP out in time. But the coil onto 2. Here comes the AA blast. It's a baby one, but it's enough. 2 cores dead for Falcons as Mickey and company can focus down crit. Amar able to TP out, but Saberlight, the sacrificial Night Stalker.
He just trusts that the HP he has will be enough and that his teammates can cover for him. Falcons now smoking up.
Yeah, it's gonna break. There's the silence to start things out, so Pango can't do much to start this fight. And the bounty is completely isolated and destroyed. Mallory gets off the Rolling Thunder. Viper Strike onto Mickey. AA Blast is coming in, but they've already lost the Tiny. And maybe the fight with it. The AA will follow suit into the grave.
Oh, he's stunned. He failed the jump.
Oh, my goodness. I was surprised Nisha even went in there.
I think he misjudged the angle of his hero, so when he was trying to blink out of the phase shift, he had to do a little bit of turning. In a way, this is a bit reminiscent. You know, one of the things that a lot of people loved about a player like... Oh, hang on. Let's see if Saberlight can get out of this one. I don't think... Oh, he has Aegis. This is pretty bad.
Yeah, he's
nice blazing, Shannon.
I mean,
very good.
Whatever, he takes it away. It's still worth it. Doesn't matter if he even dies here.
Well, he could have not died.
He's fine.
Yep, that's fine. Okay.
It's just track gold for 4 heroes.
But I will say, it's a little bit of a... It's almost a skill that's lost to time in modern Dota.
Opting for the Assault next.
Yeah, I like that choice a lot. Empower your other cores. Keep... I think just going multiple auras would be nice.
Oh, that's a big find. He's gonna pop the BKB, gets off the Hurricane Pipe.
Oh, Saber to
Mallory
BKB!
was already ready for this. Saberlight trying to run away. Swashbuckle not gonna fully connect, but the Abyssal Blade finds Mickey, and he is the one to fall.
Oh, uh-oh.
Can they find Nisha? Oh, he just juked him. Juked him real hard. You can see the wraparound, though. Liquid want to try to contest.
Oh, Snaking is actually dying here.
Yeah, they're getting really low, so they could fight this. Amar with the shard, as they're gonna find the Pango. He's gonna get perma-silence and dead. No
yeah, they're gonna
buyback.
TP out.
Yeah,
Amar doesn't have it though. He's left to his. He's alone.
Amar.
He's dead.
He gets harpooned into the Avatos. He pops the BKB surprisingly. He wants to fight it out. Wants to try hard mode of Dota 1v5. He loses.
It's kind of crazy that he can almost trade out the Tiny there. Wow.
Roche is up. They know it's an illusion, Cinderella.
Saberlight's in there.
Gonna pop the ult. Amar with the pre-cast of Shivas. There's a crippling fear on the 2. BKB pop, trying to focus down the Pangolier. Gets 4-staffed away, but still staying alive. And now Saberlight's gonna be the first of all, but the cleave from Mickey just destroying Malrine. He has buyback here, might have to use it. They lose their Jakiro. As Amar with the BKB gets the Viper Strike onto Mickey. Trying to run this off as Skeeter will pursue as well, but the coil comes out onto 2. Borrow time will keep the Abaddon alive. They take out Mickey in turn as Nisha jumping in, doing ridiculous damage with the Mjolnir. And Boxy gonna get Yules into the air. Skeeter no longer with an ult. It's gonna get the Abyssal Blade. Will take out the support. Insania attempting to TP out. Somehow gonna dodge all of these rolls, but will still die anyway. Triple kill for Skeeter. 4 dead for Liquid. It's insane how good that is.
Skeeter Going back in again.
Gonna get another dead shot.
Might actually proc his ult here.
Yeah, doing quite a bit. AA blast to follow. Skeeter, can he walk this off? Has to try. Will pop the ult, gets
Wind
Yules in
Waker.
the air.
Is he dead?
Saberlight trying to finish the job
He's
here.
dead.
We're gonna get the stun here. Nice ice path with the macro pyro, but they do get Skeeter in the end. Nisha, the assassin, finds him in the back. Snake King is next on the list.
And that's a dieback. So this is a flat-out guaranteed 5v4 now for the side of Liquid. And that gave them a moment to try to get the jump on him, take him out.
Now, even if he bought back here, it's daytime.
Yeah.
So
Not
this
worth
might
much.
just be a concession of the, okay, I say that every time and I never give it up. Amar, he's gonna go in really deep, 4 steps into the base to try to take out Insania. They'll do so successfully. Avalanche onto 2, but the Yules to disrupt this. Mickey has to pop the BKB. Amar still hit by the Ice Blast. Can they get him down the threshold? They do. He pops. Skeeter will try to focus everything on the Mickey. Gets his ult off as well with the overwhelming blink, but Mickey just takes too much damage. Skeeter reigns supreme. Nisha.
Pop the refresher. Oh, they
Gonna
buy
have
back.
to buy
They're
back
committing
now.
for this.
Foil. Nice Wind Waker. As there's the Avalanche from Mickey, gonna toss back the Abaddon. That should be the death of Skeeter.
They don't
Surely
detect
they don't
him?
have vision.
Oh
He
my
blinks
god, is he
away.
gonna live?
Into the corner he goes. Attempts
Oh
TP, he's gone.
my god, he got out?
Oh man, that is really
Oh.
unfortunate for Liquid.
Not very often we see inventories like this.
Oh, they have the break onto the Abaddon. The AA blast not going to be there. That's a big whiff. As the Wind Waker from Amar onto the high ground. Nice dead shot. And look at this Abaddon. He's actually stuck in a horrible spot. That's the Aegis.
Oh, Yule.
They're going to get the Ice Path into the Macro Pyre, but Amar gets deleted. Buybacks will come surely. A Skeeter destroyed.
Oh!
Triple kill from Mickey.
He refreshed, but he was broken, so his ult didn't go off.
Oh.
Or he got overkilled by Tiny, one or the other.
Gets that stick, put it to good use. He gets it. He gets the melee barracks. There's the buyback, though. The Viper Strike applied to him now. Insania in a terrible spot. Gets off the AA blast, though. Not going to connect with the dead shot. They're going to be able to take out Mickey. He has buyback here if he wants to expend it. Question is, do they stay? Malrine super low. Saberline not able to finish it. And Skeeter's going to jump in. Focus on the boxy. Attempted TP out under the cover of his ult, but he's going to get Ice Pad. Gets healed up a decent amount, and Saberlight is going to be defending his base. So this Marta is dead. Gets to the high ground.
Oh, they
but
find
to
the
no
puck?
avail. Do they actually find the puck, though? Nisha with the blink, with the orb. He's fine.
I don't remember it ever sharing with Blink, but maybe it...
Really?
I think I genuinely,
You might be right. I'm not
with the old tier 5 neutrals, I don't know how many games I even had go that long.
Thunder, Malrine, they find Nisha. Do they have the stun? Well, he gets off the phase shift. Can he blink away? He's fine. Rolling Thunder, Malrine. Are they actually going to stick around here? Nisha going to get help with Mickey. They delete the bounty hunter.
That's
That's
a
a dieback for crit. And now they're going to force out the borrowed time. As you can see how much work Saberlight is doing on the back line. Nisha staying from afar. Going to be able to heal up thanks to that shard. Skeeter in a lot of trouble here. The BKB running out. And he's going to finally get off the second ult. They have waited out so many of these spells. Liquid in such a good position now. Fortification is up for the side of Falcons. Mar inside of the Ancient. That's not really going to protect it too much. Viper Strike onto Mickey. They get the break onto the Abaddon. He does have one ult still. They get the bash onto Nisha, but he's going to survive, be able to get out as he always has. And the Ancient is getting super low, as well as the Viper and Saberlight able to delete him. Mickey just kiting a bit more as finally the Ancient falls. Liquid take the series 2-0. I did not think they had a chance early game, but they somehow found a way.
It's such a good look to be able to win a game like that. We talked about the potential pitfalls with the early game with if the lanes go well for Falcons, the game could get out of control. Things did not look good at all for Liquid, but they waited for their timing. They played a good macro game, split the map,